Hello, everybody. Hope you're having yourselves an amazing day. It's Cody here. Um, for this video, the reason I'm making it is because a lot of people in our fellow awakened community, or chosen, or earth angels, whatever you want to refer to yourself as, there's a lot of growing concerns over the potential for death camps, or for those of us who refuse the jab, or on the flip side, individuals like David Icke say that he's fairly certain that the jab itself will actually start killing people. Then they'll use that as the scapegoat to go after the rest of us. Who knows? Who knows? I'm not going to presume to know what is going to happen in the months and years to come, but we can all sense that the demonic forces that have been ruling over humanity for the last few thousand years are making their big play, and it's probably not going to get much better anytime soon, unfortunately. So I figured I'd make this real quick to hopefully maybe ease some worry as far as death itself as a concept goes. When it comes to this, I think that, well, hell, honestly, when it comes to a lot of things, video games are an excellent representation of the concept of as above, so below. We find ourselves in an avatar, which is our body, in an illusory reality, because our whole lives are just a dream, a game, a matrix, however you want to say it. Don't want to offend anybody. And video games are an illusory reality within the illusory reality. It's just another layer down, if you will. Um, but anyway, to get to the point here, and hopefully this doesn't go on too long. In video games, of course, there's respawning, right? If you die, you come right back because, well, frankly, because they want you to continue killing time rather than living. But anyway, if though you just, work with me here for this thought experiment, right? Because theoretically, at least, we could, like the developers of the game could, put in more sophisticated AI for all of these people, right? Maybe make them really believe they're living beings, and then really believe that this reality is reality, it's all there is, right? And then they would have no concept of us, of true human beings on the outside. And furthermore, just like how it is in real life, with our true selves, awareness, soul, whatever you want to call it, consciousness, we, like, our true self cannot directly insert into the matrix, just like how your physical self cannot directly insert into a video game. In both cases, you need an avatar to interact with the illusory world. You need an avatar to represent you, to represent your consciousness or whatever. So, if we just, like, again, like, let's say that this game, or any video game, whatever example, worked like our reality does work, then once you die, that's it, right? That would be the end. You just go, whoops, and then that's it. That'll be the end of your story. You can no longer interact with this reality because there is no, of course, if there is no respawn, your avatar is destroyed. You have no means of interaction left. But you yourself are totally fine. You, the human being, outside of the video game, are completely unharmed, of course, obviously. This same concept applies to real life. If we die, when we die in real life, that's just your avatar. Your avatar, your temple, your vessel is no longer of use. It's been, it gets destroyed or broken or what have you, and it's no longer usable. So your experience, like for example, me, right, Cody, my experience then as Cody would come to an end. However, my true self, my true essence, my consciousness, my soul, my awareness persists, and it would persist outside of the matrix when whatever comes next. And I'm sure I'll throw a big cosmic party too, because I'll finally get the fuck out of this terrible hell system. Not that I'm in a rush, not that I'm in a rush, but just saying. So, if things do get really bad, as a lot of people in the truther community fear, if it comes down to them, everyone who gets the jab dies off, or on the flip side, we get sent to camps, or both, which is frankly, in my opinion, probably most likely, unfortunately. Um, just like it won't be easy, right? Like we'll still be afraid, but just remember that your true self will always persist. We are infinite. We are we are collectively God. So there's nothing to fear in death. And don't be ashamed of feeling fear, of course, right? And especially, if you're being dragged away in chains or whatever. Bravery isn't the lack of fear, it's the ability to overcome fear. So just do your best to be brave in these times. Know that God is with you, your spirit guides are with you. I call them my angel team, but whatever label you want to use, they're with you. God's with you, love is with you, and regardless of what happens, guys, however dark this chapter of humanity gets, we do get through this. Humanity does get through this. It might take years or decades or, God forbid, centuries even. I mean, they've already ruled us for thousands of years already. But their power is waning. It's why they've become so desperate. They used to do the boiling frog technique, they used to take their sweet ass time over generations to even do slight changes. That way no one picks up on it. But now they are just full on sprinting to the finish line. This is because they're panicked. This is because everyone is waking up. This is because ultimately love does win. So I just want to say, much love to all of you guys, and thank you, of course, to, whoever watches these dumb little videos of mine. Just try your best not to, don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. And of course, all this being said, like, if it is as bad as, like, David Icke says, I mean, of course, I'll be devastated still, because it'll mean that I'm going to lose basically my entire fucking family and then get blamed for it on top of that, scapegoated, which is horrific. So, of course, it's okay to be, it's totally understandable to be emotionally devastated, but just like, if you can hold this truth, just know that whatever happens, when we all do die, we are okay. The fear of death is simply the fear of the unknown, the ultimate fear of the unknown. It's all it is. It's the same fear that's plagued humanity for forever, the fear of the unknown. So with that, I think I'm going to wrap this one up, guys. Much love to you all. God loves you. I hope you have a beautiful, amazing day.